These are just wide enough. It really tests the length of my arms to get across it. And this is, which green is this?
Forest.
This is Forest. Man, it looks light to me. I don't know. That's beautiful. I forget how pretty this forest green is, don't you? I forget how awesome just metallics are when you just pour a metallic and they look pretty all by themselves. Welcome everybody. I hope you're having a good day today. My name is Levi Comstock and I'll be taking you on a tour through my attempt to do a, what are we going to call this? The Forest Green, Snort Pines Not Lines. So, Jeff Peterson, good morning, brother. I hope you're having a good morning, Jeff. Notice I'm spreading it out. I'm not getting it to my edge. I'm just getting it near the edge, but I'm not pushing it off the edge. I'm going to kind of show you guys my method of doing edges. Now, I am just pouring over a old door that I had that I'd epoxied a photo to about 10 years ago, and so it shouldn't be really should cover pretty darn nice. So. Where are you guys watching from today? Oh, Grinch. You know what? If this is your daughter's favorite color, I hope I don't mess up her sample then. So it is a pretty color, right? I always grew up loving pine trees, so yes. If you notice, I broke the surface tension, and then I just allow that epoxy to just flow off over that edge. And I'm just going to let it self-level all by itself. If you overly roll this, it's just going to keep basically removing product. It won't actually make it any smoother, and that's how you get ripply edges. So same on this edge. I'm just going to take my time, very little epoxy, and just tack up this edge. Make sure I'm breaking all that surface tension, getting a really thin layer of epoxy. And that way, when I pour that whole sheet over this edge, like this, that way when I come back down this edge and let that layer of epoxy fold over, I'm not really going to come back and do anything to it. Sometimes I'll hit the bottom like this just to break the surface tension and let it lip under, but I won't do a whole lot more than that. So, and notice I didn't come back down and touch the actual top edge, or the vertical edge rather. And I do that all the way around it. That's how I get the smoothest edges. So, thank you guys. I hope you guys are.
Let me tell you where everyone's at. First, Jeff said good morning to me, so good morning.
Good morning, Jeff.
New Jersey.
New Jersey, Illinois, Kansas City, Ohio, Wisconsin, San Antonio. You guys are badasses. Michigan. Did you guys just get slammed? I was just talking to one of my guys in Sheboygan, Wisconsin. They said they had a foot of snow last night. Tennessee? I want to go to Tennessee so bad. You know what? Costa Rica? Man, now I'm jealous. Indiana.
We have a lot of Texas.
Texas in the house. The United States of Texas is here. You know what?
We got hit hard with snow last night in Fort Wayne,
Indiana?
Indiana.
Man, that's some cold. I didn't think. I mean, I guess I knew it snowed there. Is there anybody up there to help you, sir? All right. Oklahoma, Wisconsin, Florida. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. So there we are. Okay, so now I'm probably going to mess it up. We'll see. It's good to see you today. Say what? Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, you're totally welcome, man. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm copying a look, so we'll see. I'm about to mess this up, so all right. Oh, and I mess a lot of stuff up that we just don't show you. This cure time, as I say, overnight usually, because generally, even if you can get it done in 12 hours, let it settle out before you get your dirty little mitts on it or start putting stuff down on it.
Do you guys travel to give classes? If not,
We do travel for classes. I do You know, it's generally spring, summer. I think I might be doing a couple different classes around this year. I usually do one in Phoenix for IDAL. Yeah, I have a lot of random places we do classes. So let me know where you want one. I just got asked if I'd go to Dominican Republic, which I might be doing that soon, and maybe a few other places. So this is Forest Green right here that we're using. We just put the liquid black pigment down, and if you notice, I personally think dirtier is almost better, and I'm just cross-rolling this 2 different directions because I want this just to be a faded kind of shadows of dark in this green. So before I start doing any pattern, and as you notice, you can almost not mess this up. I know. This is one of my right? Yeah, nobody likes it after we do this. So
If you will be in San Antonio, I'll sign up.
San Antonio, you know what? We have people from all over the world travel to classes, so it's kind of tough for me to want to. We do classes around the country, but I can honestly say it's tough for me to try to do a really valuable class all over the country in every different city. So I did, during COVID, I did probably about 8 cities around the country, and still most of those people enjoyed coming to the local class here more. Look at this. If you come to a class, you too could epoxy one of my torches completely shut. Except now the button did push, but the button's stuck down, so now propane's coming out. So now I have to unscrew it so I don't leak propane in the classroom. There we are. All right. Now I'm going to be spraying some charcoal down on the surface here. And just so you guys know, be careful with your alcohols and sprays because they are a little bit flammable. I am getting a little bit of a technique, a little pattern down like this, but don't ever do it. This is more, I always tell my kids, I'm more of a warning than an example. So yeah, don't ever do this. This is alcohol, and we spray a lot of this, and we're just showing you that it's flammable, and maybe I'm saving time. So yeah. But don't ever do what I do. I'm kind of a professional sometimes. All right. So now you see we got a pretty good marbled look right there. I got the alcohol. I did not ask about this color, and yes, this was not in the original plan, was it? But I thought a little bit of gold on this might look pretty awesome. Through one little area. All right.
When I need a shirt, I'm a warning, not an example.
That's exactly, I do need that shirt, don't I? That is exactly what my shirt should say.
Jason wants to know, explain the no paint pour.
The no paint pour? The fact that this is not paint?
I guess, yeah.
Well, this is epoxy, so, and I think that's what you're getting at. This is epoxy, not paint. So maybe that's what you were asking. If Jason, if you tell me exactly what you mean, I'm a little slow at trying to figure out your question, but I would like to answer it.
Maybe not adding paint.
Yeah.
Next videos.
Right? Yeah, no, exactly. Have you been pretty busy?
I got a few jobs. I haven't really pushed it, but
Right?
yeah.
If you're busy and doing what you love, that's all that matters.
BRB, I'm gonna try them. Take it, there's no sprinklers in there.
No. This building was built by GE, so this has a non-water fire system.
Got a friend in SoCal that wants to be a distributor.
Oh, right on.
He's working on the money right now.
But have them call and see what they can work out too. Joe always has a plan for somebody like that. So
Way better than teenage girls. What?
I am always way better than watching girls, guys. And I hope nobody's on there watching teenage girls, you sick F. I close my thing every day saying kill pedophiles, so make sure that's not you. So,
We have a lot of new people.
but yeah, Somebody's saying I'm better than watching teenage girls. I've never been told that. I don't know if that's a compliment or not. So, yeah, I'll just assume that somehow somebody out there is being sweet. I don't think I look like Bob Ross either, but at least I like that one more. So, all right, right now I'm putting down some green pigment on top, and I'm just chopping it in with a stick, trying to get a really kind of a random but specific pattern. Yeah, people are just trying to get a rise out of me telling me. They probably meant to say, I look like a teenage girl. That's what you meant to say. Levi looks like a teenage girl that lost her hair. So, am I doing this wrong? This is our light turquoise, and my goodness, I like it. So, I don't know, y'all like that across the top?
Kind of looks like it's glowing.
It does kind of, right? Popping out of that.
That one's standing up. There's one you just did with the notch trowel on
Yeah.
the videos.
Beautiful. I like that.
Oh, man, and now we get
The Bob Ross hands.
the Bob Ross hands. Are they? I don't know if those are creepy little fingers or not.
I used to teach that wet on wet painting like he does.
Really?
Yeah.
You taught wet on wet painting? That's badass. We have the real Bob Ross in the building today. This is our bronze, correct? Aged bronze. Aged bronze.
What's your work time?
My work time is about 3 hours if you pour this out at about 75 degrees, and if you pour it out at 105 degrees, you have about 10 minutes. So,
Is that Micro talking?
Micro, that is who that was. How is everybody today? Where's everybody watching from?
Tyson, I think he's the one that was just in our class last time. Said any chance you'll be
Tyson.
you could do America piece, red, white, and blue.
Tyson, I will do red, white, and blue, and then I'm going to ship it to you, man. That's badass. Good job, Tyson. That's a really good idea. I'll definitely do that.
Gotta be careful, it doesn't look like toothpaste though.
Yeah, I do have to make sure it doesn't look like a Colgate thing. Disrespect the flag, trying to do a representative thing, and the eagle comes and
I zoomed in on our
craps on my building.
glass over there. Levi.
Which one?
That blue.
Oh, our toothpaste?
Yeah. Behind the wall epoxy right there.
Oh, shoot, yes, our Colgate. That does look like a Colgate. Where you put the wrong color down, all of a sudden it looks like Pepto, and it's never cool again to me.
Okay, we have a lot of new people here. We have Nebraska, New York, Houston again, Thailand, Nebraska, Phoenix, Arizona, Southern California.
California, Nebraska, Ohio, Georgia, Pennsylvania. Man, Pennsylvania, that's a pretty place.
Illinois.
How's Illinois? How's everybody in the snow? If you just survived a snowstorm, say here. I'm wondering how much of our country really got hit with snow.
Alabama, Cancun, Mexico.
Cancun? Okay, now I'm jealous.
New Jersey.
That's where we need to be. My kids are going to El Salvador on Sunday, and I'm staying here to work. Well, I'll have my littlest girl, and my littlest girl, if you guys are super nice, you'll meet my youngest daughter on a live, and she'll come and help me do some lives here. So, but you guys have to be sweet to her. She's 8, and she's going to help me pour some of these, and she's kind of my little Maya papaya, so. Jamaica make crazy.
I see some questions in the mix. I'm trying to find the questions.
Yeah, we definitely see some questions, guys, and we are getting to them. We're back at Little Ways. I think we got quite a few questions coming in, but we will get to your question and hopefully give you an answer. So, thank you, everybody, for watching. What are you guys thankful for? I'm going to give away a tumbler, an epoxy kit, and a temp gun today. So we have 3 giveaways today. It's Friday. So, and it's like a $60, $70 tumbler that was done with epoxy. It has our Diamond Coat logo on it. So if you guys, all you have to do is start letting us know what you're grateful for. I believe true happiness comes from gratefulness. So have at it and let us know what you're thankful for today. And we're going to pick somebody randomly out of the list. And all you have to do is when we name your name, call the office, give them your address, and we'll ship you whatever you choose. So the tumbler, we even have a tumbler, a stainless steel water bottle, an epoxy kit, or a temperature gun. And if there's something else that I'm just not naming that you wish I would give you, just let me know. This is an old hollow core door I'm pouring over. And right now I'm putting some of my black accent down on it and doing somewhat of a chopping effect on here, trying to Just get some black down on top. Wow, that's a good. Provide a quality life for your family using our products. That means a lot, guys. Thank you. We've spent years trying to do this, and it means a lot that we're actually blessing you. You know, there is no smell in here, but that's a very good question, because there is a smell a lot of times around resin. And nowadays, with a lot of the resin companies being able to lie and say that things are healthier than they are because our EPA and FDA don't really care about us, that's a really valid question. So be careful. A lot of the companies out there that are selling you epoxy that they claim is zero VOC, they still have about 3% non-phenol, isobenzoyl alcohol, and trifunctional amines, and those are three really carcinogenic products that are put in almost all resins. And the product we have right here, this is the one product we pour that does not have it. So, but thank you. I'm really glad to see people caring about health. As you get older, people start hearing about cancer and real life things like that, and then all of a sudden they start caring, but sometimes it's too late. So worry about your health when you're young. Freedom, God, family, friends, wife. Good. You just saw your son the first time in 5 years? Good parent. No? Make sure you invite your son to a class, and you guys go hang out together and come out here to Colorado, and we'll pour epoxy together. Survive an addiction. Good job on you, man. You know what? And being honest about it, because things like that, letting other people know what you've gone through and that you've won it, what a blessing that can be to other people that are dealing with this. You never know what another person is dealing with in life, and if you've had a victory over something, why not share that to give another person courage? So good job on you for sharing. Thank you. I don't know, if you guys hate what I'm doing, just let me know, because right now I'm just having fun, guys. I'm about to torch it because I want to see what we're going to get out of this real quick, and I think this is going to lay down beautifully.
Thankful for creators on TikTok that inspire me to create as well.
Thank you. Well, I hope you all keep coming back. Make sure to follow the channel too. And now we'll torch this and see what we'll actually get out of it. But I am only going to use a flame right now. I don't want to spray any alcohol on this because alcohol would start disrupting that pattern. So we can't have that.
When will you be doing it for?
We have a big video coming up next week. We just poured 1,000 square feet over Spanish tile that was really rough. We dealt with some of the worst flooring I've ever seen, and we just got it done yesterday. So hopefully that video will be popping soon, and I might on Monday go live on a small floor pour because I have an idea what we're going to do in our lobby again. So definitely tune in. Now this is the way I'm using my torch is just to really directly warm the surface with a direct flame. It breaks that surface tension, allows the bubbles and whatnot to pop, and it also will just take any little amounts that aren't fully self-leveled from chopping or anything like that and just aid those in self-leveling on their own a little bit faster than they would ever flow by themselves. And as you see behind the torch, it's really a nice sheet of glass right here. So the shirt, okay, I have a buddy that's a ranger instructor for the Army Rangers, and he's about to retire after like 20 years in the Army, and I was a Marine, and we've been best friends since I was, well, good friends, very good friends since I was, I think like 17, 18, and of course he was a heavy machine gunner and a light machine gunner and did everything, and out of all the machine guns he ever shot, go imagine that the M60 would be his favorite. So he asked me if I'd make him a shirt, and this is what we made him. So that's kind of the nickname for the gun. If you ever have a M60 or a 240 helping you. So he likes it, so I wear it too sometimes. And if you want to buy one of these shirts, Hustle Gear Co. is the company we requested to make it, and they actually made it for us and shipped it to me. So, and shipped one to my buddy. So go check out Hustle Gear Co. if you want some awesome American shirts. And man, this is laying down really nice, guys. You're gonna have a very nice sheet of glass there. And then you'll actually see the pattern. It's probably pretty hard to see what this was going to be prior to the bubbles being popped and having it kind of laying down a little better. Yeah, the difference between 99% and 91 is quite a bit, because if you think all the water content, that 9% water, and especially now we've seen all the alcohols are tested being significantly more diluted than they advertise anyways. So I always try to stay as pure as possible on that and keep it up in the 99. You can usually go to a paint shop or something too and get it pretty inexpensive, even an automotive paint supply shop or something. So. Yeah, it probably just cheap epoxy if it's burning that soon. Because, I mean, this year I poured this very, very hot. I poured this at about 110, 115 degrees, which is hotter than you can pour most epoxies. And I've worked it for, 30, 40 minutes now. And I'm still torching it, and it's just fine. I could still manipulate it, too, if I wanted to. This product cures very hard, but it's pretty forgiving on the as far as your work time. Say what? Yeah. Yep, and yeah, and as you noticed, I didn't over torch it at first because I didn't want too much heat on it until I finished manipulating it, because that'll kind of that'll really extend the cure down to where you don't have any working time. So make sure the heat, you can add a whole lot of heat later on in the process, and it'll be a whole lot safer than sooner, because that'll buy you work time. So, and then once you add heat, usually if you're careful with it, like I'm being, it'll really soften this material up and still help it flow and do whatever you need to. So. The link to the class, Lincoln's in the bio, so go check out the bio, look at the page, and definitely hit the follow button. Let us know what class you'd like to go to, and we look forward to seeing you out here. Hopefully y'all can see that. Am I supposed to do something else to this, or anybody want to see anything else done to it, or do I just leave it alone? That's turning out good. I don't know. I think for a green, this is a good top. Say what?
They said to leave it.
Leave it? I think so too.
How do you resolve the runs and the drips?
The runs and the drips, we can come on down this edge really quickly here towards the end, especially when it's starting to set up and you have runs and drips like this. And I'll just take a stick and I'll go ahead and scrape them directly off like so. And then I can even take epoxy on alcohol on my glove, and I can massage these edges as they start setting up and really form that little edge, the bottom edge, so there's no surface tension left there or anything. So that's generally what I do. So thanks a lot, guys. I have a ton of work to do. We had a class in town, so we were busy. I think every single person in my office worked like crazy the last 4 days. So we have a bunch of Friday stuff I have to get done. So I look forward to probably seeing you guys this afternoon. I hope you guys have an awesome day. Kill a pedophile. Oh, wait a second. Who got the tumbler and the temp gun? We've got giveaways to give. I forgot about that, guys.
There's a lot of people that are confused about our product. They want to know what product.
What product? This is our Countertop Epoxy on countertopepoxy.com. So if anybody's wanting to know what we use, just go right to our page, and this is our main countertop product. So, and we pour this usually once a day in our classroom. So we'll try to do a live 5 days a week here for you. And here's the tumbler I was giving away to you guys. So we had some extra ones made for Diamond Coat. So remember, somebody we're picking right now who said that what they were thankful for, and we're going to send them this moderation is for cowards. But you have to call our office, and then I'm going to name a name that gets this, and we're going to name a name that gets our sample kit with our glitter. And this is just so you guys can have some sort of fun, because I'd rather give it away to you guys than keep it. First winner is Britt. Britt Pondexter. Britt Pondexter 69. You get the actual tumbler because that's the first winner. The next winner, I feel like Vanna White, Vanna Freckle, Vanna Ugly Freckle. That's my new name. So, who gets the epoxy? I should put it betwixt my breasts. It makes it look so much more attractive. Tammy, the craft flirt. You just got the stainless steel bottle, and that is my Diamond Coat flag. That is not a devil symbol on there. This is back when I was in the Marine Corps. We used to go knock on doors and talk to them about their Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, and we'd wear this on our shoulders so they never asked us to come back and do services at their homes again. And I thought it was my private little logo for Diamond Coat. So, but call the office guys, and they'll get the address to you. So, the two I've named, call the office, and they'll give you. Here's the next person. You get a sample kit, and my light turquoise, one of my favorite colors to do cool artistic stuff. So, So many thankful people out here. It's kind of tough to go through it. And the office is pulling it right now and trying to give me names. And they have this weird thing they input. Here is the actual piece.
Logan Larson, 943.
Logan Larson, 943. You call the office and tell them whether you'd rather the small sample kit or whether you'd have a temp gun. So our temp guns, I use these all the time. I believe in always having a temp gun when you mix epoxy and apply epoxy, because I know my substrate temperature, the temperature of the product in the bucket prior to mixing, after mixing. I know how, if I'm leaving something in a bucket to do accents, I know when it's getting too hot and I need to get it out. So this is probably one of the more valuable tools. And since COVID just came and went, you guys probably all have like 7 of these in your drawers, but for those of you who don't, we'll give you one of these. So let us know. Remember, just call the office, give them the shipping address, hit the follow button, and we'll ship that stuff out to you. I hope you guys had an awesome day. This was a random turquoise sample we just did with our countertop epoxy from countertopepoxy.com. So have an awesome day, kill a pedophile, and we'll see you at 4 and then on Monday.